Hey guys, welcome to Motoroids. My name is Vipul, and in this video we're going to talk about ADV bikes, and I'm going to show you a new bike that has been recently launched. Now, adventure tourers have become very aspirational. Everyone wants to have one, but given the price tag, it somehow limits, some people to go ahead and purchase one for themselves. Honda has realized this potential market and they have launched the Honda CB200X. Now it is true that people are saying that it is based on the Hornet and it has the same chassis, same dimensions, same engine. But if you look at it, it actually stands apart, and a Hornet and a CB200X were to stand next to each other, they would not look the same. So we're just going to take a quick walk around of the bike and let you know what's new on the Honda CB200X and how is it different from the Hornet. So let's get started. Before we get into the video, subscribe to Motoroids if you have not already, and press the bell icon to get notified whenever we upload our next video. Also, follow us on Instagram to get the latest news and updates from the automotive world. Now, the major difference can be seen up front. You see this new headlight cluster, which has the same functionality as the Hornet. However, the design is borrowed from the 500X. You also get this tall windscreen for wind deflection. This is not adjustable, it's in a fixed place. Below are these upside down forks finished in gold, which look really nice, and it gets the same 130 suspension travel like the Hornet. Here you have the 17-inch alloy wheel with a 110 by 70 section tire. Now what we know is these are different than what you get on the Hornet. If you see the tire tread, you can do some soft roading on it. We're not sure about off-roading completely, but yes, some soft roading is possible. Now, when you look at the side, this is where this looks completely different from the Hornet. If you see, there is a half fairing here with the Honda badging, and the tank has a different design here. If you see, it has been scooped in so that you can grip the tank well. There's also a plastic element here that will help you grip the bike properly if you're saddling. The tank, of course, is made up of fiber with this black piece here, so you cannot fix any magnetic tank bags here. The fuel lid is similar to the Hornet. It's a metal piece, and this is the ignition. The instrument console is very similar to the Hornet again. You get your telltale lights, you get a gear position indicator, your fuel tank indicator, there's a time, trip meters, tacho, and your speed gauge. Sadly, there is no Bluetooth connectivity on it. Coming to the switch gears, the switches are made of very good quality. And another addition here is this hazard lamp. So you can turn both the indicators on. Speaking about the indicators, the front indicators have been integrated into these knuckle guards, which is pretty clever, but I'm only afraid that if the bike falls down and this breaks, you'll have to replace the whole unit. Here you have the 200X branding on the tank, and this is the same 184cc 4-stroke BS6 engine that produces 17.3 bhp and a 16.1 Newton meter of max torque. There is also a new engine cowl here, which is made of plastic. This is not a metallic cowl. Footrests have been moved a little behind than the Hornet. And also another thing to notice is the handlebar. It's a little higher, and also it's more towards the rider, giving a better ergonomic seating position for the rider. The seats also, they are now longer, and the rider seat also is contoured here again so that can grip the bike better while riding long distances or while saddling. Now, the ergonomic changes can only be noticed when you're seated on the bike. The handlebars are more towards the rider. You can grip the tanks well, and you see that the rider triangle is much better than a street fighter bike. So going on longer journeys will be much easier on the 200X than on the Hornet or any other street fighter bike for that matter. The pillion seat is also a little bit larger and wider to ensure that the pillions will also be very comfortable on longer rides. They get these nice grab handles to hold on to. The rear indicators and the rear tail lamp are also LED. At the rear you get a 140 section tire along with a 220 mm pedal disc brake. The bike gets only single channel ABS. The muffler again has been borrowed from the Hornet. However, here you get this grey finish. The grey finish is also carried forward here near the footrest. How does the bike sound? Let's fire it up and see. So there is no difference in terms of the sound. It sounds exactly like the Hornet. Now, in terms of performance, since the engine is the same, the power figures are the same. However, the bike has put on some weight. So it is 5 kgs heavier than the Hornet, given the knuckle guards, the new fairing and this engine cowl. So that's where the weight has been added to the bike, and we'll have to ride the bike and see if it is affecting the performance of the bike. So we will be riding the bike soon, and we will give you a rider review in that video. Talking about this bike, who is this for? Aesthetically, this bike is for someone who aspires to own an ADV in their garage, and they do not really have a budget to spend on bigger bikes. So yes, Honda has listened to prayers of people who are looking for an ADV style bike on a budget, and we think in terms of style, the CB200 meets the expectation. That's about it. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you have liked the video, hit the like button and subscribe to Motoroids if you have not already. This is Vipul signing off. We'll see you in the next video. Until then, rev hard, rev free, and ride safe.